checking in with the TCU head coach. They are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation, and now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see how they get off to a quick start today to prove that to the nation. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Horned Frog ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. They'll pull in the squib kick inside the 15. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. Great place to start for this offense. Quick give. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Defense all over him.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Lined up in the gun, Williams on 3rd down. Working the middle. Touchdown, TCU! A great catch and run for 6. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Keeps it on the ground. He's got the first down. Still running at the 40. Running free. Getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Holds on It's Reynolds. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Run in the red zone, it's Smith. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Pitt pushing the pace. Drives inside. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together. First and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
On the move. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he's going to bring this one out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Williams escapes the pressure to his right. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Williams will pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand it to the back. Across the 35. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Robinson. Oh, he's got some space. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Horned Frogs are threatening in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Williams from the gun on third down. Stepping to the right. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give is to Smith. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Panthers want to move quickly.
Yeah, and this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's a kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Smith. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Unloads to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. DB's right up on the receivers. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, pressure's coming. Left side is Robinson. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. And the Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Never getting stopped on that 2nd down. Don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. There he goes! Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Hit right back to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
There's some room. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Quarterback changing the play. Drops back on 1st down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Goes high to pull it in. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. quick give. It's Smith. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Here comes the hurry up. Second down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Going to try to get it himself. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
That has to sting as a defense. In a third and obvious passing situation, you're going against this dual-threat quarterback you know can scramble, right? You've got to have somebody at home either spying him or mirroring him, expecting that to happen. That time, the defense
looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. Getting set for the point after.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Smith takes the handoff. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Pitt pushing the pace.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Moves to his right. Fires on the move. Out wide right, it's Smith. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throwing right. He makes the catch. To the house. Touchdown, Pitt. On to attempt the try. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run it. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Could be an alley. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Throwing, Williams. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Horned Frogs with the 1st and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They're going to ride this running back. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Handoff from the gun. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high, but this is one of those areas situationally in the game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The run inside. It's Smith. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the number 3 team, the Maryland Terrapins. And it's Michigan State coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Here's Williams to throw. Moving out to the right. Caught. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Makes the catch outside. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
I like the aggressive play call there on offense. You're taking a shot on 3rd and short. Maybe what you're thinking is, even if this is incomplete, we're going to stay on the field and we're going to go for it on 4th. But really nice route, beautiful throw. I don't know.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, TCU. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch. Just
into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. I know.
It's a seam wide open. He's at the 40, the 20. He's at the 10. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers! The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Williams. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. Williams looking for a man. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Williams. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Here's a give to Robinson. Breaks into the open. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Williams to throw for it on 4th. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind end.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
They'll ride him again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Pitt right back to the line. Looking to throw on 3rd. On the move. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. The 30. Running inside the 20. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Powers inside. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
4th down, Williams. Lets it fly. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
So many factors go into making the big play in the big moment. Calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all dialed up. It's perfect. And then he does that. Drops the ball right in his hands.
They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. To the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse. Snags it, and he's open. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The corners are walked up tight. Trying to establish the run. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He scores for the 5th time in this game. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'll corral that squib kick just inside the 15. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The give is to Smith. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Making the adjustment. Second down, going to throw it. Still looking to his right. Throws into the middle of the field. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. We got to pick up everything. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it.
Got it! Touchdown, TCU! And the stomping has commenced. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
He'll return it. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time, to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Buying time to his right. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Give to the back. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Oh, man, how about that? You get your first carry, you're so excited, trying to make a difference, trying to make a play, trying to prove yourself, and you coughed it up. That's not a good start. First carry to fumble it, give it to the other team.
Rush right in his face. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Got some room to run. The 50, the 40, the 20. Inside, and he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Panthers! How about this? These guys are going for two. Big fullback's got it. He'll make his way in for the two, and now they're down by 16.
And how about the cherry on the sundae? The big INT return for a touchdown, and now throw on the two-point conversion. Give this team 8.
Oh, and a burst disaster by falling on his own fumble.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Throwing, Williams. It's complete to the left. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
And the ball squirted out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense. The turnover. Now, let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10. Here's Williams to throw. Rush is on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Williams will pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone cover.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Williams to throw for it on 4th. Right down the middle. It's complete. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Man, there are a lot of players who I think might tense up in that kind of situation. You know you got the lead. It's 4th down, but they just go out, and they're on the same page, and they convert, and they're able to keep this drive alive. They're going to bleed more clock.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Williams. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And the punishment has been extended. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive, and they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rashad Downs going up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Right side, it's Jennings. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to throw on 1st. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Panthers headed quickly to the line.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about it.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll try the right side. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
He's taking the shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And the defense is still...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll run it on 4th down. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Making the adjustment on the play. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Slings it downfield. Out wide right, it's Bond. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
And that was chaos from the beginning. Quarterback scrambling, he's outside the pocket. He's just looking for somebody to dump the football off to, and there he is, Johnny on the spot, the running back, staying with his QB, being a viable target, making the catch.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Makes the grab inbounds! They'll line up to go for 2. He wants to throw it. Right side, it's Reynolds. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now it's a 2-possession game, down 15. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. This offense has it with really good field position. Williams throws to the tight end. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams looking for a man. Throws for the tight end. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And here we go, final play of the game right here. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, TCU! And the beatdown has ensued. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And after this play, the cake will be baked. So he's looking to throw. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us as the